right, baby. Hopefully this is going live. It looks like we live. It looks like we live. I'm back. Back in the New York groove. I'm back. Back in the New York groove. Listen to me, baby. I'm back. I'm back in the New York groove. Hey, LeMahieu is back. Back in the New York groove. For how many years? 6 years. I'm back. I'm back in the New York groove. Hey, this is the first inning, and we're back. You can hear us on podcasts on any platform you listen to. And you can find me, BX Bomber 2011, on all platforms. Instagram and Twitter is what I mostly use, but find me there. And hopefully I'm waiting for some guys to get on and say hello. Hopefully Roger, and I'm waiting for Michael to call. Hopefully they're getting the check-in. But it's some big news, man. DJ LeMahieu back with the Yankees. Perfect. Step number 1. Step number 2, we need one pitcher. That's it. That can equal Garrett Cole. That's it. You get one pitcher, we work it out all the way to we save our money. We get one pitcher, we save our money, we walk all the way to the deadline, and we see what we can do from there or what problems that we have, but we have to fix at the trade deadline. We got to do it this year at the trade deadline. That's the way we do it. Get one big pitcher to match Cole, sign back Tanaka, and wait to the trade deadline to see who we can pick up later or trade for. But this is the deal, man.
We couldn't help but notice, Mark, you were texting during Harold's response, and here's what Mark Feinsand was busying himself with. We have some numbers
Bryson,
on
what's
DJ
good,
LeMahieu's
Bryson? We
deal.
back, baby.
Expected to be 6 years for 90, according to ESPN's Jeff Passan. That's a really surprising term. We thought it was going to be hard for him to get a 4 or 5. He gets a 6-year deal.
I told you 6 years.
It's interesting. Though.
I told you 6
million
years.
over 6
I
years.
told you they listened to me, baby.
We talked at the top of the show about Josh Donaldson being sort of the
Yankee management, let me tell you something. Give me a job at Yankee Stadium as Yankee fan coordinator. I could get fans to the stadium without even bringing them to the stadium. Holla at your boy. Let's do this. Major League Baseball, I'm telling you, I could bring you the fans without even bringing you fans to the stadium. Virtual. I'm telling you, I got the ideas to do this, and let me lead the way. I got the ideas to make baseball better, make baseball fun. Let me show the behind the scenes of baseball. Give me a show on MLB, and let me show you the signs, the behind the scenes of baseball. And what it is to be a baseball player. That way, the younger generation could come up wanting to be a baseball player. Let's do it for the kids, man. Come on. I want to give 2 shout-outs real quick. Denver, Buffalo Bills venue. And my boy, Baseball Tossed. Check them out on Instagram. BSBLTOSSED. And Buffalo Bills venue. Buffalo _Bills _venue, man. Check those guys out. Thank you guys for participating. And keep me in the loop of whatever is going down. Because we need things to happen, man. And let me tell you, it's great to see everybody so into baseball now, because before nobody was really into baseball, and now we got so many people participating, and it's great that the younger kids do it, you know. And trying to add people now to this damn thing. And why this keep bugging out like that? But it's great to have kids because listen, MLB baseball complains that the fans are 50 years old and over or something like that, and they don't have the younger generation in baseball. Well, you gotta have the younger generation. You know, you gotta have them intrigued by it. You have to have them interested in it. You know, so you gotta show them how they. You know, you gotta show them the behind the scenes. You know, that's exactly what you gotta do. So, in all, it's for the greater good. So Yankees, MLB. I work for any baseball team. I work for any baseball team, and I show you how to bring fans to your stadium without even bringing them to the stadium. And you could charge them like $5 to go on the computer and watch what's going to happen. Okay? That's how real it is. I'm trying to share this with people real quick. But that's how you bring back fans. I'm hoping Michael Caputo calls me in a second. Maybe then I'm waiting for them to talk. And hopefully Roger calls me up. But yeah, man, that's how you gotta do it. I could bring back the fans without even going to the baseball game. I'm not even gonna tell my ideas here because I'm not gonna let you take my ideas. You gotta let me sit down and talk with Yankee management. Shout out to Brian Hoach. He liked my message of my vlogs that I do on YouTube here, and I'm gonna be doing it again on this season as well. With COVID and all that, I'm going to Yankee Stadium. I'm gonna be there. Hopefully, the price is right for me to get in. That's the thing. You know what I mean, Bryson? Yeah, it's a 6-year deal with DJ LeMahieu, man. We are so grateful. I got my iced tea right here. Let me take a shot for DJ LeMahieu making it back as a Yankee. Jesus. So here's the deal. Yankee management, I know you watch me. I'm the only person in all of baseball that's set to give DJ LeMahieu 6 years. Nobody else said that. Even if he was 36 years old, I still sign him back for 5 years. Because he's that good. Because he's got something going on. Remember, some players get better when they get older. Remember, like Nelson Cruz. Some people get better when they get older. Big Papi, he got better when he got older. Even Robinson Cano, he's getting better now while he's older. Too bad he got busted for steroids. I guess that's why he was better, right? But now here's the plan. You sign DJ LeMahieu back, right? Let me take you to the stadium real quick. Let me give you the view of the stadium real quick. That's my view. That's a little too close to me. I like this view. Let me show you the view I love. I've grown to love it, let me say. This is what you do here. There you go. That's the view. This is what you do, Yankees. You sign DJ LeMahieu back. Now you need to sign a big pitcher that can equal Garrett Cole. That's what you need to do. Find out a way to do that. Now, people say we can get Marcell Ozuna, right? He's a left fielder. Or Michael Brantley, right? Either or. I think I'd rather get Marcell Ozuna. I think he's younger and he got that flair in him. I don't know how well he'll do in Yankee Stadium. I don't think Michael Brantley would do well in Yankee Stadium. Remember, Yankee Stadium is a different breed. You're playing against the visiting ball club and you're playing against Yankee Stadium environment. Now, not too many people can handle Yankee Stadium environment. Remember, it's cold, the weather, the rain, the wind. It'd be brutal out there, the heat, the sun. You need guys that can handle that. Now, I don't know if I think Marcell Ozuna would handle it better than Michael Brantley, but you want Michael Brantley because he's a left-handed hitter, and you have the short porch in right field, right? But here's the idea though, if you get Marcell Ozuna or Michael Brantley, and you put him on the squad, now you have trade bait. Listen to me, New York, Connecticut, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, listen to me. Yankee fans, listen to me. If you get Marcell Ozuna or Michael Brantley, whatever, now you got trade bait to get a big pitcher somehow. Maybe you have to pay for him. Maybe you can pay for him and pay the team. You know how it is. You figure it out. Get it done. It could happen. I don't know what kind of analytics people you got working up there, but they can figure it out. I don't know how much money you have in your pocket. Well, if I did, I would tell you how to do it. But I don't know how much money you have. I know you got a deep pocket in there somewhere. Y'all still got Jeter money. Y'all still got Jeter money. So stop playing. Y'all still got that A-Rod money. Y'all got that A-Rod money. Hey, you got that A-Rod money. You know you got that A-Rod money. So spend the money, man. Stop playing, man. Let's win this championship already, man. Let's stop playing games, man. Let's bring this dynasty. You know, let's fulfill it, man. You know, you got the pieces to the puzzle there. You got the team. You just need one big picture. One big picture to get behind Cole. Even sign Tanaka back. Maybe you don't have to sign Tanaka back. I would still sign Tanaka back, honestly. That would be your number 3. Then you got Domingo Germán as number 4. And Jordan Montgomery as number 5. Davey Garcia, Clark Smith, you figure it out what you got to do with them. Put them in the bullpen. Do what you got to do with them. Take the L, pay the money. I don't know what you got to do, but figure it out. You can do it, man. You got the money. Pay it off. That's it. That's it, baby. We play today, we win today. Now look at this beautiful view of Yankee Stadium. You know how many times I got the Cracker Jack guy coming up there saying, Cracker Jack, Cracker Jack. Yo, Bryson, A-Rod money, right? That's funny, man. It's true, right? They really do got that A-Rod money, man. They truly do got the A-Rod money. Take you to look up there real quick. But man, that's all we need. Actually, you know what? Now, if the Yankees could pick up that pitcher, yo, we got a chance at the World Series. We just got to find a guy that's durable, you know, and that's better than average, and that can pitch, you know, and that has something to prove. You know what I mean? So that's all we need, and we'll be straight like an arrow. Man, but let me see. Hopefully, Michael. Let me see if I can call him. Call him up. All right, man. I got you on, man. Finally, we got DJ LeMahieu back, huh?
Yeah, man, very, very happy. Very happy day to be a Yankee fan. It's exciting. We finally got this deal done. It's about freaking time.
You right? I mean, yo, it's like he's the main. He's the main piece of the puzzle.
Yep, we had to have him back. Otherwise, this team would have been nowhere.
And they lucky they got him for 6 years, 90 million. I told you, give him the 6 years because it's cheaper. It's cheaper if you give him more. If you give him more years, you can pay him lesser. You know what I mean? Less money. So that's what they did. So finally, he'll be locked down. He'll probably go down as the next captain or something like that. What do you think of him being a captain of the team?
To be honest with you, I was never big into captains. Like even when Derek Jeter was the captain, I just thought that the whole thing was overrated. But if they made him a captain, I wouldn't be opposed to it. It's just that I'm not big on captains and stuff. I just thought that whole thing was overrated in any sport. But hey, if they make the guy the captain, I think there's no better player to lead the Yankees than him. I mean, I wouldn't really. I mean, Aaron Judge is the face of the team, but I think LeMahieu is he's the measuring stick. He's the anchor of the team. Without him, the Yankees don't hit. When DJ LeMahieu hits, they all hit.
Right. I mean, this guy lives and breathes baseball, man.
Yeah, and they're better with him in the lineup. Notice how they all produce when he's in the lineup. They all hit because he hits.
Yeah, it's just something. It's something about his energy that brings the squad together.
Yeah, he gets the train going. When Derek Jeter was in this lineup, when he was on the team, everybody would follow the way for Derek Jeter. Now it's DJ LeMahieu. So.
Yeah, man. Thank goodness we got him back. So, what do you suggest we do now?
I think we got to go after starting pitching. Obviously, I think they should trade for Luis Castillo. That would be the ideal move. They have to trade for Castillo because otherwise it's. I mean, I love that we got LeMahieu back. Don't get me wrong. We've been talking about this, me and you, for the last month and a half. We needed to get this deal done, and I'm very, very finally. I could take a deep breath. I could exhale.
Yeah.
I'm extremely happy. It's almost like I'm dreaming. I can't believe it. We finally got this guy. It's about freaking time. But the Yankees have to now they have to get starting pitching. Now we have to basically just go for the kill. I would just go get pitching and finish the job because they still need starting pitching.
Yeah, they really do. Now there's different avenues they can take to get that number one starter. I think all they need is that one. Here's the idea. Cause I know they're watching. Here's the idea. I think you go for the one big pitcher to match Cole, right? Then we save our money. We save our money to the trade deadline.
Huh?
You know what I mean? And then we worry about maybe if we can bring back Tanaka, that's whatever. That's up in the air. But we need that one big pitcher. Anything else after that is icing on the cake. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
It is. The next move I think they should do is get Luis Castillo, and then I think they have to get probably another starter. But I think it's two starters or one. But knowing them the way they work, I think it's going to be one starter. I'm not going to be happy with Corey Kluber, to be honest with you, man, because the guy is old and he's injury prone. I'd rather have a young starter.
Yeah.
And Castillo is the way to go. I mean,
I'd rather get a young guy. Maybe we could lock in there for a few years.
Yeah.
You know,
and he has years under control, Luis Castillo. I think he's eligible for free agency until 2024. So if you trade for him now, you have control of him for the next 4 years. So I think the Yankees should definitely make that move. That's the move to go. I mean, that's the way to go. They have to trade for Castillo. So.
Yeah, or my idea was too. Maybe if you can't get Castillo, can we find somebody that's a no-namer that could be equivalent to this guy?
Like who? I mean, there's nobody else out there. He's 26 years old. I mean, there's no other pitchers that are in the trade market right now. The only ones that would be Castillo. Carrasco got traded to the Mets, so there really isn't anybody else. But like I told you, there's scrub pitchers out there unless you want one of those bums like Brendan Woodruff, the guy in the Rockies. What's that guy's name? Kyle Freeland. I don't want those guys. They're not going to make a difference.
No. I mean, we need a powerhouse that can match.
We need a 1-2 punch with Garrett Cole. I think they need that 1-2 combo because a lot of teams have it. The Nationals do, the Mets, the Padres, the Dodgers. So we need that top of the 1-2. If we have at least two great pitches at the top of the rotation, the Yankees will be in great shape. I mean, we haven't had that in a while, so.
Especially when it comes down to the playoff time. We got that game 1, game 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and those 2 wins are in the bag. You get those 2 guys pitching, and you got those two games in the bag pretty much. But you got to obviously score some runs. But their problems, I guess, are going to be hitting runners in scoring positions. Always their issue once again. We'll go back to that again when we get to the postseason, because that seems to be their trouble every single time it comes back to haunt them. Nobody hits. I just hope they. Yeah.
I got a question from Bryson. He said, can DJ opt out of his contract if he can't play all 6 years?
No, he has a buyout. There's no opt out.
So so if he gets hurt, will he get paid? That's the question.
Yeah, but he's not. There's no opt out in the contract. There's a buyout. That's it. The Yankees. He's gonna retire a Yankee.
Right.
He's gonna play until he's 38, I believe. 38.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely retire as a Yankee. That's gonna be his last. He's gonna go out like Jeter if he play like he played now. Oh my God, he's gonna be like a Jeter.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real.
It's a happy day to be a Yankee fan. It really is. I haven't been this happy since last time we got Garrett Cole. Definitely happy. This seemed to be like their major big move. I hope they make some other moves, but this seemed to be like the move they had to make. Otherwise, this team would have just been like dead. Like they would have been dead as a doornail, I guess.
Now, I was contemplating the idea of you said Michael Brantley and Marcell Ozuna.
Oh yeah, I was going to bring that up. Okay, yeah. Well, Michael Brantley, they're talking to. I don't know if the Yankees are going to pull the trigger on this because they have LeMahieu back. The only reason why they would get Michael Brantley is because he's a left-handed bat, and they need more like versatility in their lineup. They need more balance. They need more like contact hitters. And Michael Brantley is almost like he's like a left-handed hitting version of LeMahieu in a way. He's not better, but he's got like that. He's a clutch hitter. He hits the ball to the opposite field. The guy puts the ball in play. So he would be an excellent pickup. I think that would make the Yankees probably the most dangerous lineup in baseball if they got him. But do I think the Yankees desperately need him? Hell no. They just got LeMahieu back. We don't need Michael Brantley now.
But here's the thing, right? I think we could get him, right? You pick up Michael Brantley and you trade the excess that we got. And we got plenty of trade bait.
And you could trade it for pitching, but I don't see the Yankees doing something like that. I think if they get pitching, they get pitching. I don't think they're going to sign Brantley and then trade him for a starter. I think they would do both, but
because you got people to trade. You got people to get rid of if you bring them on the team. You got Miguel Andujar. You got Tachman, or Frazier. Or there's a few people.
But I thought you said, we're going to trade those guys, not Michael Brantley, though. You mean like trading Frazier, trading Andujar?
No, I'm saying if you pick up Michael Brantley or Marcell Ozuna, if you put them on the team, then the excess, like whoever's left over, we trade them for a starting pitcher.
Yeah, that's a great idea if they do that. But the only way I see that Michael Brantley signing being reality, like being realistic, is because the Yankees have too many outfielders. It would be because they need a left-handed bat. If they don't have enough left-handed hitters. But other than that, we don't need any more outfielders. The infield-wise, I keep hearing talk that they need a shortstop, defensive shortstop, because Gleyber Torres isn't good at short. But you know what? He's going to stay at shortstop now. When Mayhew's back, he's your second baseman. Torres, give this guy one more chance at short. They're not going to do anything to the infield. Sherlock's going to be at third. Voigt's going to stay at first. He already said Cashman. He doesn't want to trade Luke Voigt, so that's out.
Well, let me come to Torres' defense, because Torres, he's played shortstop for 2 years already. Well, 3 years, right? Yeah, 3 years he played shortstop for 3 years already, because he took over in 2018. You know, when the guy got hurt, he started playing short. Then they put him there the whole year in 2019. Then he played there 20. So he already got experience at the job. So leave him there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just got to work on that double play now.
Yeah.
That's all he got to do now, because he has to. I don't know how they train these guys or whatever, but they got to work on that and bring that in. Now you got Now my problem is Miguel Andujar. You see, Miguel Andujar, I don't know what the Yankees did, but they should have made him a utility player. You know? Because it seems like he can only play third base.
Yeah.
So he's like a waste of time, basically. You know what I mean?
I think the Yankees should have traded him a while ago now. I think they waited too long with keeping this guy now on the team. I think he should have got traded. And that other guy, Florial, Frazier is obviously going to stay here now. I don't see him going anywhere for a while. I think they like Clint Frazier. I like him too. I think he's going to stay with the Yankees. But
I think he's a good kid. Yeah,
I think he's good, and he actually got better defensively too. If you watch him play in the outfield now, he's better now. He actually, if you remember when he first came up, he couldn't catch anything. He was making errors and shit, and now he's better now. Like
he got that bat though. He got that.
Oh
bat.
yeah, he can hit. He's
can
good.
Hit. He was the only one hitting, him and Luke Voigt.
Him, Luke Voigt, and LeMahieu. That was it.
Yeah, that was it. They were the only thing carrying the team.
If you didn't have those two guys or three guys, probably the Yankees probably would have missed the playoffs.
And Luke Voigt played on a bad foot.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it. The guy's he's like a real warrior. That guy.
And we still don't know what injury he had. They never they never said what injury he had.
Yeah, I still don't understand why there was talk about trading Luke Voigt. Luke Voigt's awesome. I don't want Luke Voigt to be traded. I want to keep Luke Voigt.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We got to, man. You know,
and I just can't say enough about this LeMahieu signing. It was such a great. I found out actually when I got up this afternoon. I was telling you earlier. My uncle texted me and said, "Oh, we got DJ LeMahieu back. That's it." I'm like, well, now on to more important things. We got to get pitching now.
Yeah,
we got to sign. Trevor Bauer's not coming here, so that's completely out. So I don't know, like maybe Corey Kluber or a trade for Castillo. That's it. But I told you I'm against the Corey Kluber thing because he's too old. And,
I think you're right about that, man. I think he is too old. I think we should go for the other guy, like you said, Castillo. He's a little younger.
Unless there's another trade out there like waiting, but I don't see any other good pitches they could pick up in trades. Really, Scherzer's like not available right now. Maybe until maybe the trading deadline. But he's old, and so it's just. Really
I don't even think he wants to be a Yankee, though. That's the thing.
I heard he doesn't really go to the Yankees, Scherzer. So.
Yeah, I don't think he likes the Yankees, man. I don't think he will never be a Yankee.
Maybe not, but the Yankees could win a World Series without him. But I just think they have to focus now on starting pitching. I think their bullpen is fine. I think their bench is fine. Their offense is fine. They have to focus on starting pitching. And you keep hearing about lefty hitting, but the main thing is with them is they need more contact hitters. LeMahieu is a contact hitter, so that's perfect. Urshela is a contact hitter, that's perfect. They need more guys like that. But I think they're going to just get Castillo, and then that's it. I mean, they might get two pitches, but knowing them, I won't be surprised if it's one. Because I just hope they don't go out there and get a scrub pitcher. Because they always do that. Like, we always think they're going to make this big trade, and they don't do anything.
Bryson says what pitchers should be traded from the Yankees. If there should be a trade, who should be traded, I guess?
Well, I guess you're going to have to. Look, man, I'm sorry, but you got to do it. They're going to have to trade either Davey Garcia or Clark Schmidt for Castillo. You have to pull the trigger. That's like you have the potential to have one of the best rotations in baseball with Garrett Cole and Castillo, Severino. You got to pull the trigger on that. I would probably trade Garcia or Schmidt. And then obviously you're going to have to include Andujar, Florial. Yeah, that's what's going to take. That's going to get it done.
I don't want to get rid of Garcia or Schmidt.
They want. He's 26 years old, Castillo. They want a long haul. So if the Yankees are really serious about trading for this guy, they're going to have to give up their top pitches, their top prospects. Otherwise, they're not going to get him. They're not going to steal. What do you call it? They're not going to get away with trading away minor leaguers, mid-level prospects to get a top pitcher. There's no way that's happening. If you want Castillo, you got to trade your best prospect. So.
That's what it seems like, man. Or we can maybe dish out some money, But the Yankees claim like they cheap and broke all the time.
I don't know, but dish out money to get who? They're not selling Trevor Bauer. I mean, that guy's overrated, anyways. I don't want that guy. He's a number 3 starter.
He's not that. He is overrated. You're right. He is overrated.
He had one good year, bro. He's not all that. He's not what he's cracked up to be. That guy. They're hyping this guy up. He wants $40 million a year. He's not going to get no $40 million a year. No way. He's not getting that kind. He wants Garrett Cole money.
Nah, he's not that great though, as like Garrett Cole.
No way. He's like a number 3 or a number 4. He had one good year, and the reason why he pitched so well last year because it was a 60-game season. That's why. Look at his career stats year by year. Look at his numbers. They're not that good. It's like 4, 4, 4. He always has like a 4 ERA. He had one good season. He's not that good. I don't know why people are making a big deal about him. He's not that good.
Well, you got to understand what kind of pitcher Trevor Bauer is. Trevor Bauer, he analyzes you, right? And then he figures out a way to get you out. He's really throwing beach balls. You know what I'm saying? But he just figured out a way how to get you out, and then that's what he does well. He knows how to get you out.
I get you, but I don't see anything when he throws that's like devastating. I think he's hittable. He could be like very like good at times. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he gets into a groove and he pitches good, but I don't see him having like that dominant lights out stuff like Garrett Cole, like Verlander, Scherzer, like Walker Buehler, like those guys.
No, he's not that big of an impact. I mean, on a small market team, I guess, but I don't know.
Dominate, but
did you see his YouTube video of him explaining his negotiation deal of signing a contract? Yeah,
he always goes on these stupid benches and he talks on his YouTube videos about all this. I don't know what that. He's got to get a contract somewhere. These guys always usually get the money in the end. I don't know where he's going to wind up, but.
Well, the main thing was with him is that he wants a good atmosphere type of team, but he wants to go to a team that's willing to work with him and listen to his ideas and meet him halfway in the middle, which is pretty cool. I totally understand that. But I don't know, what team is gonna do that. What team is gonna he wants a team to make him better. If he plays for you, he wants people to make him better. I don't know what team is gonna. I mean, that's what MLB should be doing, right?
Yeah.
And then in the first place, but I don't know what teams don't do that and do that. I think the Yankees.
Yeah.
I would hope to believe that the Yankees do that, and I believe they do, but they truly make a player better,
Yeah.
They truly do. They got all this technology, man. But
another thing too, I wanted to tell you about the LeMahieu signing is that it's amazing they gave him the 6 years because me and you were talking about this for so long on the show. Remember you kept telling me 6 years, 6 years. I guess they listened to us.
Yeah, I told you, man. They're listening, man. It's just that I wish they just give us a job, man.
Yeah.
I tell you how to bring the fans back to the stadium without even going to the stadium.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe that it's finally official. We've been waiting for this since like months ago, a year ago, and it's finally official.
Yeah, man. I mean, we needed it. That was the.
I'm telling you, I was starting to lose hope there. I was starting to think he was going to go somewhere else. I was starting to get worried.
I mean, because if we lost LeMahieu, man, I mean, our chances of even making the playoffs are none.
I mean, and I can't imagine not having him on the team.
Now, if we had a whole starting 5 rotation of pitching, and it was dominating, we don't need LeMahieu. You know what I'm saying?
No, if it was like the pitching rotation of like the Mets or the Padres or the Dodgers, then you know what? I wouldn't even be all that upset. But you still need that dude in the lineup, man. The guy, the way that guy hits, he's incredible. He is the machine. I mean, I never saw a guy hit like that in my life. I've been watching baseball for a long freaking time, and that guy freaking he's an animal, man. He's a monster. The guy puts up big numbers. He hits over 300 every year. I know great baseball players. That guy's a hell of a baseball player. He's an excellent ball player.
Yeah, man. He always comes through, man. He's always comes through with a hit, man. That's true, man. I mean, it's great for the team, man. They just gotta.
I just wish we had more guys like him. I wish it was like that, like every single hitter like him. If we had 5 or 6 DJ LeMahieu's in this lineup, it would make such a big difference.
And it's the question of where does he train? What does he eat for breakfast? What did this guy do all day? You know what I mean? To get that good,
he's a big dude. I mean, he's 6'4". You don't really see a lot of second basemen that are big like him. He's a big guy. They even said it in baseball that this guy he's tall, man. He's built. He's he's a skinny thing, but he's got that height. And for a second baseman, you usually don't see second basemen that tall. And he just hits, man. I just love his swing. You ever seen when he hits the ball? I just love that. He's got that. I can't put my finger on it, but he's got that swing, man.
He's got a great swing.
Player, man.
Now, let me ask you a question. Now, do you think him playing for the Rockies in the high altitude, right? When he's playing in the high altitude, now he's playing in basically sea level. You know what I mean? Do you think that affects the player to make him better?
Well, I think everybody was saying that he was so good because he played in Coors Field in Colorado, because they're saying that the dimensions there were very, it's a very small stadium. So they're saying that's probably why he was so good. But you see the guy, he played in Yankee Stadium for the last 2 years, and he hits great. So everyone thought he was just hitting like that because he played in Colorado, and everybody hits really good over there. But this guy, he's the real deal. Everyone got to see who he really is now. He's that good. See, nobody knew about him back then because he played in Colorado. Now you got to see the guy playing the Yankees. Now this guy's the real. He's definitely he's a great player.
Could you believe they got this guy in 2018? Right, it was 2018 that he was a backup. he
wasn't a backup. The problem was that the Yankees didn't know what they wanted to do with him at first because he was always an everyday player. But Yankees had too many infielders, and they didn't know. They had like a log jam, so they didn't know because they signed Tulowitzki and all these other guys. So they didn't know what to do with LeMahieu. But LeMahieu was always a great player. It's just that maybe the Yankees didn't have. I don't know. They probably didn't think he was going to hit this good. I mean, he didn't even hit like this in Colorado. He won a batting title over there. But he never hit like this. I don't know. This dude, he just came out of nowhere.
What gave him that shot was this guy getting hurt, Troy Tulowitzki, right?
Yeah. Well, I think he was going to get pretty anyway. So.
That's what gave him that shot, and then he became the shortstop at that time. You know what I mean? So that took him over right there. So that was perfect, man, to bring him over the hump. So that's where he got the shine. That's where he took over right there. Good thing he got hurt.
Yeah. But, I'm so happy, man. Aren't you, in your glory right now? It feels like we're in a movie, right? It's so great to have this man back.
I feel like we're back in the New York groove, man. For real. I'm ready now.
Let's have a DJ LeMahieu party.
For real, man. Now we just need that one starting pitcher, man, to set the deal. And then we got a squad. And then
then we got a team. Then I think we got a championship caliber team. No, there's another thing I wanted to ask you about his contract, because I've heard people say, do you think he's going to decline in the fourth year? He signed 6 years. I see this guy being great the whole entire contract. I don't think he's going to break down. I think he's going to just hit and hit and hit like the whole. Because usually, these contracts, these big contracts, these guys start declining. I think he's going to be great the whole entire contract. I don't think he's ever going to break down.
I think he's going to get better. I think it's going to get better.
Yeah.
With age, and we might have to sign him for another 1 year. Make him leave at 39 years old.
Yeah, if he does great the whole 6 years, and the Yankees get 2 championships at it, why the hell not? Sign him to another year or two. I don't know. I mean, he's that great. I mean, I would keep him back. He's awesome, man. He's the best player that we've had since Jeter. I think it's there's no arguing that. He's the best. We never had a player this consistent that gets on base, he stays healthy. That's another thing I love about the guy. He's always healthy. He doesn't get hurt. This guy must be in good shape. I don't know what he does, but he keeps himself in good shape every year. He must be taking a lot of good vitamins.
Yeah, they got to figure out what this guy does so the whole team could do it. You know what I mean?
He's in shape, man. I mean, the guy is an animal. No, I was going to say, I think he's going to be great the whole contract, because everyone always talks the years. When is he going to break down? When is this guy going to break down? And what year of the contract? I think he's going to be great. Be honest with you, I think he's going to be great the whole contract. I think next year he hits 320. Year after that he hits 330. Year after that he hits 350. I think he's just going to put up. He's going to get better and better and better. He's awesome.
Now, if you notice, right, in 2019. And 2020, right, when the Yankees post up an Instagram picture of the players or whatever, DJ LeMahieu is always in the corner, serious. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, you know what it is with him? He's a quiet dude. He's mellow. He mellows out, that guy. But he's a hell of a baseball player. That guy doesn't have to say a word for it. Just go up and hit the ball every single freaking time. He's a good guy, though. I heard he's a really nice person. He's just quiet, though. He's like that type of. I think he's a quiet type of player. You could see he's not a talkative guy. I mean, I'm not saying he's antisocial, but he's very. You could tell he doesn't really say much. But you know what? Actions speak louder than words. Go up there and just deliver. He just produces.
That's true, man. I mean, you know what, too, though? And you don't see him in a lot of media stuff, neither.
No, he doesn't talk much. He's very, very quiet. He's mellow. He reminds me of Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole and him have the same type of personality. They're quiet guys. They're laid back. They don't say much. And now, guess what? We got these two guys for the next Cole's going to be with us another 9 years, and LeMahieu's going to be here another 6 years. he's like, that's it. I mean, we got the two best players on this team now. Now the Yankees better win the World Series. I'm sorry, they better win.
Yeah, I mean, we got the chance too. I mean, they just can't choke at this point.
Nah, they
You know
can't.
what I mean? And I think they have players that won't choke. In my opinion, they got the players that won't do it. You know, they just got to get in there. The only guy you got to be careful of is Chapman, man. He's the only one, man. You bring him in and blow the game. You know, so bringing somebody else other than Chapman at the end. You know, seriously.
But like, what else? As far as the rest of the free agency, I think now stuff is just about to pick up now. Like, we're going to see moves made now. Probably you're going to see Springer sign with the Mets or the Blue Jays. I guess Remuto, I think he's going back to the Phillies. I guess Marcelo Zuna. I mean, all these guys, Trevor Bauer, I guess you're gonna see all the dominoes fall now, because LeMahieu was the big one. He was the big dog. Well, now everybody's gonna sign now, because usually when a big name signs like that, now you're gonna start to see stuff pick up now. And I'm telling you, another thing I wanted to mention, Jim Bowen, I think his name is, from MLB, said that the Yankees are going to acquire a starting pitcher within the next 24 to 48 hours. So it looks like we're gonna get our starting pitcher. I don't know who it's gonna be, but we are getting a pitcher. We're getting a pitcher. Just don't know who it's going to be.
Wow. So, man, that's okay. So hopefully he's a great one.
I hope so.
Blockbuster.
I mean, let's hope. Keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah, that'll be great. Then we got it in the bag, man. But my only problem is, though, I still think we won't be in the stadium until like the summertime, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
it's going to be late. Yeah, what are you going to do?
Now, listen. They're gonna turn Yankee Stadium into a COVID vaccine place.
Huh?
You know, where they're gonna, so that I don't know how long they're gonna do that for, and the vaccine for the COVID is sold out until April.
Mm-hmm.
So, if the season's supposed to start in April, allegedly they said prepare for a whole season, and I don't see anybody doing anything. And how they gonna start the game in April if they still have the COVID vaccine pop-up thing going on there? So it's like, I don't know, that's gonna be crazy. And in Citi Field too. The Citi Field's starting it up now. So it's like, how long they gonna do that for? And when will we be back? And well, I know for one thing, right? They said the Governor's Ball, there's a big concert that they have in July that they have on Governor's Island. They said they're going to have it in September. The ending of September, they're going to have that concert. So if they're going to have that concert in September, it's for a fact we're going to be in the stadium by September. At least. You know what I mean? So hopefully that'll be great. But I just want them to open them up at least by June. Give us June, July, August, September, 4 months at least. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens with that. But we got to get back to the stadium.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what I was gonna say.
But we got to get that picture though, man. Got to get that picture.
Yeah, that was literally my train of thought.
Because right now, it's all or nothing with the Yankees now.
Yep. So we just got to sign a pitcher, and that's it. I mean, sorry for the interruption with the phone call.
No, it's okay.
That was my call. That was kind of distracting, but anyways, I guess we'll end it here, right? So
yeah, man, it was a good show, man. I thank everybody for listening, man.
All right, man.
And we'll catch everybody on the next one. So, shout out to Bryson on the check-in. Shout out to if they're still here, it lasted this long. I forget you guys. Bills, Buffalo Bills venue, and BBSL tossed, baseball tossed. Look out for those guys. Section 420. Sign up to them on the YouTube. They also on cable. You see me on cable too. So and also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, BXBomber2011. See you on all social media. So long, everybody. And see ya. See ya. Back. I'm back in the New York groove. I'm back.